Hello everyone, welcome back to the Letterhead Studios and more Trails in the Sky. We're gonna go find some bracers and then we're gonna go to the cathedral and talk to Sister Julia. Ooh.
Well, if it isn't Zen and the new recruits. Back from the castle already? Well, yeah, I guess we are.
Annalise, could I have a moment of your time?
You hear something juicy? You're just looking to share with me? Well, if by juicy you mean spit your juice all over in shock, then yeah, it's a real juice bomb. Ooh, you have my undivided attention. Should we be talking about this here, or should I be sitting down for it?
Just to make it absolutely clear, this isn't a joke. Things could get serious in a big hurry, and if they do, we'll need your help.
Let's see. Sorry, my head's just a little scrambled from how screwed up this whole situation is. I don't really get all of this, but you want everyone to meet at the guild house, right? Right. Elnon will fill you in on the details.
Aha! Kurt! I wish I could remember that time a little better. It's like there's a thick fog blanketing the whole thing. Foreshadowing. Lots and lots of foreshadowing.
Hi, Kurt.
It's good to see you here. Hi, Estelle. Hi, Joshua. Zen's with you, too. Didn't you know we were going to that dinner party at the castle yesterday? That was when these two rookies took on a pretty major assignment. What major assignment? I think it's best if we tell you more or less the whole story. You're serious?
Of course we are. That's why we really need your help.
No, that's not it. I admit, I'm shocked at Her Majesty's request of you. But the black orbment that the Colonel has, it's real?
Kurt? What's wrong? You look awfully pale.
Whoa. What in the world? Step away from him.
Huh?
Oh, shade lift!
What was that? You didn't even touch him and he acted like he got electrocuted.
It's a special spirit channeling breath technique. It allows the user to directly affect the target's body without direct physical contact. I don't normally like to be so rough, but time isn't exactly on our side. How are you feeling? Wow, actually, a lot better. I can't remember every detail, but a good bit of it's coming back. I'm a little unsteady from the shock, but I think I'll be alright.
So what do you remember?
Didn't I say so before? There was an accident around 3 months ago. You lost your memories while you were working, right? Someone asked me to check up on those men in the black outfits, and then I took something suspicious from them. It was the Black Orbment. The person who gave you the assignment. It was your father, Cassius. I wasted no time in packaging it up and sending it to him. But that's really as far back as I can remember.
So the K on the package was you?
Yes. I think I also remember there being a note that said to have Professor Russell analyze it. I get it. The package was delivered to you two. Do you remember anything after that? Anything that happened after you sent off the package? Yes. After I left the port, someone called out to me. And then? It's all still one big blur. You're really best off not pressing your luck. It's likely to just cause strain that you can't handle yet. I'm really just amazed that I was able to remember anything at all.
Which brings us to a bigger question. Who would have done this? Maybe those special ops guys?
It's possible. They did use that nasty poison on Agate after all. It's as if they're manufacturing and testing new drugs. Maybe they've made something to cause memory loss.
Now that's a cheerful thought. Plus there's the Sky Bandits boss and Mayor Dalmore to consider. We have to be really careful.
I'm sorry. I don't have anything really useful to tell you. I know what Her Majesty asked you to do. I want to help if you'll let me.
Are you sure you'll be okay?
Sure. I owe you for your help, so please, allow me to make it up to you. If you're feeling up to it, sure. We need to work out a strategy for now. Let's meet back at the guild. Alright, you have my thanks.
It's Grant.
Well, if it isn't the big bad champions. I hear you guys spent the night at the castle. Frankly, I'm surprised to see you back so early. Did you eat anything good?
Yeah, we did, but that's not what we're here to talk about.
Oh, something on your mind? Holy crap, you're not pulling my leg, are you? We're not. Every word is true. I'd stake my reputation on it. If Zen the Immovable is moved by this, there's all the proof I need. I'll do whatever I can to help. You can count on it.
Thanks, Grant.
We'll be meeting at the guild house to plan our strategy as soon as possible. Go well, friends. I'll catch up with you there.
Look who it is.
You've got Old Man Zen with you. What's going on? It's a long story.
Sounds serious.
You're not just pulling my leg, are you? I must admit, I did find it a bit odd that all the gates and ports and such have been shut down. So what did you want with me exactly? We need to get everyone together and formulate a plan. If you would, please meet us at the guild. Gotcha. I'm already there. Okay, now all we gotta do is go to the cathedral. Aha! And who might you be?
We're members of the Bracers. The Bracer Guild, I mean.
We're looking for a Sister Ellen? Where are you now? Might I guess that you share complicity with her then?
With the nun? Ew, no.
He's asking if we know her real identity, Estelle. We're here with information she asked us to find. I'm sorry to say that she's no longer at the cathedral. She came to say goodbye to me this morning and left.
Where to?
I've been close with the royal family for many years, and she's always regarded me as a friend and confidant. But this time she refused to give me any details. She had the light of hope in her eyes as she departed. I'm confident she was not running away to wallow in despair, but for a noble cause.
Well, that's good at least. But the thing is, we kind of need her to stay in touch with the royal guardsmen.
Well, begging for rain in the desert only gets you sand. We should probably go. The best thing we can do is covertly keep an eye out for other royal guardsmen. Not the most efficient plan, but that seems to be all we've got. You seem to be between a rock and a hard place, as they say. Always remember that Idios helps those who help themselves. Do all you can, and Idios will surely take care of the rest.
This is weird, Chief. We haven't heard anything in 2 days.
Well, he does tend to get completely wrapped up when he's looking for the next big story. But given how close we are to a state of martial law, I don't much like that he hasn't contacted us either.
Oh, hi, guys. Hi, Dorothy.
Pardon us. Hey, it's the tournament champions. I'm the editor-in-chief of the Liberal News. Niall and Dorothy have told me quite a bit about you two. Estelle and Joshua of the Bracer Guild, right?
Good afternoon.
It's a pleasure to meet you. I've always enjoyed your magazine. Well, that's always good to hear. Weren't you two doing something for Niall?
Yes.
Niall hasn't shown up in a day or two. No word from him or anything.
Huh?
Yesterday or today? We spoke with him in the evening 2 days ago.
Really? What do you mean, really? You gave us the message to meet him for Idio's sake. So did he say anything to you? Like where he was going?
I remember what happened. He got a call from someone. He said he had to leave. Are you serious? We haven't seen hide nor hair of him since.
I can't believe Niall's dead. Who said he was dead? Said days when all the airliner traffic gets shut down. Everything was normal yesterday. So maybe he went to another province?
I already inquired with the landing port passengers registry and there's no sign of him. So I figure he still has to be somewhere in town. You two were the last ones to see this reporter fellow. Weren't you talking to him about something for a news article? Controlling the media is a big deal for the military. What do you think, Chief? I certainly can't argue with that. Particularly in the case of the Intelligence Division. They monitor and censor everything we do. You wouldn't believe how frustrating it is. Which means that you can't get much information for your stories. But it's in a reporter's nature to want to get as much as possible into the hands of our readers.
I see. So we went to check out a new subject that the Intelligence Division hasn't started censoring yet.
What was the last thing he told us about?
I think it was about...
The arranged marriage for Princess Claudia. The Duke mentioned something about it at the dinner party. Niall told you about that too. He mentioned having to get some evidence at any cost. How did a reporter like Niall even learn about something like that? I'd have thought something like that would only be known to the royal family.
Well, he did say he has friends who work in the Arab Royal Villa. Completely off the record, but the terrorists are supposedly after the princess. So she's secretly staying in the villa for her own safety. I knew it!
And the veil is lifted. Maybe the person he was talking to is his friend in the villa, which would mean that Niall's probably there too. You don't say. And if I know Niall, he probably tried to worm his way in for an interview with the princess. And if the soldiers saw him, they'd have arrested him on the spot.
Oh no, Niall's a gunner. Why do you keep coming back to that? But if he has been arrested, getting him out isn't going to be easy.
Yeah. I'm betting that he and the Princess Claudia are pretty much in the same situation. What exactly do you people know? Do you have any inside information about what's going on in the city?
Sorry, but we can't talk about it.
Just let the Bracer Guild take care of Niall. If he's been arrested, we'll see to it that he's released. All right. Please do whatever you can.
Please, you guys. You gotta bring Niall back. Leave it to us.
The other bracers are already assembled. Have you heard from the Royal Guardsman or the reporter?
No.
But we believe we've gathered the intelligence we need. I see. We can conclude with fair certainty that the princess is inside the villa. It's unfortunate that you were unable to make contact with the Royal Guardsmen, but at least we know that they haven't been captured. Shall we get started then? Yes. We need to start working out the details of the rescue operation. Alright. We're all up to date on the pertinent details of the Intelligence Division's planned coup d'etat. Given this information, we should consider ourselves under contractual obligation to Queen Alicia. I can barely believe what I'm hearing. I'm ashamed of myself for not noticing something was amiss sooner.
I was suspicious of those special op troops from the very beginning, but I really trusted Colonel Richard.
And he was behind the Sky Bandits and Mayor Dalmore. We got completely snowed. And we can't let them get away with it, that's for sure. Can you all be counted on to cooperate in this assignment? Damn straight. Just lead the way. I owe these guys some black eyes. Rhyme intended.
Count me in for sure. This is gonna be good.
We've got strong allies. We'll prevail without a doubt. Now, let me explain the details of this mission. We have to move fast as there are lives at stake here. It's not the most elegant approach, but I believe taking control of the villa through a frontal assault is our best option. We don't have time to try and find some route to infiltrate, so I guess that's the only option we've got. How will we be divided? We'll split into two groups, a decoy team and a rescue team. The decoy team will draw the attention of the main forces, while the rescue team makes its way into the villa. Remember though, we're dealing with the Intelligence Division's special ops here. If I may, I'd like to suggest we add an ambush team to aid in the decoy team, and a second decoy team to assist the rescue team.
Man, we're really teaming with teams here, but why do we need those?
The ambush team would lie in wait until the decoy team draws out the enemy forces, and then both teams could attack at once. Meanwhile, the second decoy team will attempt to break the enemy ranks, allowing the rescue team to enter the villa more easily.
I guess that's a good point. Evens the odds a little bit. But do we have enough members to spread among 4 squads?
No, we don't. We've contacted other guild branches, but with the airships grounded, we're pretty much on our own.
Oh crap. If only we had Shara and Agate.
However, I agree with Zin that trying to carry out this operation with only 2 squads is risky. We may need to re-examine this strategy. If numbers are all you lack, maybe we can be of assistance. Lieutenant Schwartz! Well, no, if it isn't Sister Military. It's a pleasure to meet you all. I'm Royal Guardsman, Sub-Commander Lieutenant Julius Schwartz. The Royal Guardsmen are here at your disposal for this operation. Understood. Your participation will be most invaluable. I count 9 soldiers in your squad, including yourself. My remaining troops are incognito, stationed all throughout the city. I can assemble them within the hour.
That's great, but Lieutenant Schwartz, How did you know we were going to try to save the hostages?
We tried to find you at the cathedral and tell you, but you already disappeared. Did you? My apologies. All I knew was that you had accepted the Queen's mission. I found out last night.
Last night? We'd only just met the Queen last night ourselves.
I'm aware of that. We have sources for military intelligence of this sort. All that matters now is that Her Highness gave us the order to assist, and we are happy to do it.
Sources? I want sources. Can I share some of yours? I don't.
Let's leave it at no, Estelle. More importantly, the guardsmen's assistance will give us the extra forces we need to fill the ambush and support teams. Indeed. With this additional manpower, I believe our chances of success have increased exponentially. And with extra manpower secured, we should start deciding on teams immediately. We'll target the Intelligence Division's aerial squadron, stationed just on the outskirts of the Arab scenic route.
Wait a sec, aerial squadron?
According to my intelligence, there's only a skeleton crew of guards stationed there. If we attack, they will have no alternative but to call the reinforcements in Villa.
Oh, I get it. There's some good decoying right there. And when the reinforcements show up, the ambush team bops in and takes them all out, right?
We should form that ambush team then. I knew all those years of hunting down monsters in the bush pay off one day. And we've got a gunner too. We'll be able to handle this no problem. All right, 2 teams locked down. Now for rescue and decoy 2. I think the second decoy team should be comprised of my royal guardsmen. The special ops will definitely drop the guards more readily to apprehend them.
So that leaves us.
For the rescue team. All the other teams will be acting to provide cover for us. Ours will be the most important assignment on the field by far. This is no game. You're playing an actual role in the crucial turning point for our history. Make sure you're up to the task.
Sheesh, no pressure.
There's no need to worry. We will persevere. History favors the just. Besides, you guys are the Grancel Martial Arts Competition champions. And we'll be the ones keeping the majority of the enemy force busy. Hopefully, all you'll need to worry about are the hostages. And that's the plan. The operation will begin at nightfall. We will use the dark for cover. Once the operation begins, you won't have any opportunity to return to the city. So if you still have loose ends to tie up, speak now or forever hold your peace.
This is getting pretty real.
I will ensure that Her Highness is made aware of the plan. All right, everyone, tonight, here, got it? All right, it's prep time. So you know what? Maybe it would be a good idea for me to formulate some sort of plan of attack, and I'll see you all next time in the next episode. So until then, stay tuned.